He's going. Got my new hat in the mail. Pretty sick, eh? Doubles as a burqa for women. For Islamic women. So, I don't discriminate, you know. It's unisex for all Australians. But one thing, make Australia great again, right? So what I reckon is that what would make Australia great again would be we've been influenced by, this is my theory, right? In America, it's not compulsory to vote. So what happens in America? The extreme political agendas, right? It's like Trump and Hillary. They generate energy from their base, which are the extremists, right? And it's just because they don't have to appeal to the common sense people, right? They don't have to. All they have to do, it's not compulsory to vote, they just get the extremists, right? And then they bloody have their election cycles over there, and over in the other Western countries, we go, oh, they bring over their strategists, the strategy people who help them win or lose, or however they ran that campaign, they bring it over here, and we see them doing the same crap over there, all these countries, and they bring it over here. I reckon making Australia great again will be bringing back common sense. Are we sick and tired of, last year we had buddy, they were like, they wanted to pull down Captain Cook. They made a fuss about that. And then they buddy went on about Father's Day, and they weren't happy about that. You know what I mean? Then there was the gay marriage thing, which, look, I'm for traditional marriage, right? But it went through, it's fine. Democracy, mate. We respect the vote. But no protections were put in. And now they're pushing to change Australia Day, and I don't think they'll bring in the protections for conservatives. You know what I mean? I don't think they'll bring them in. They've moved on to the next agenda. The radical left have moved on. They're steamrolling with the extreme ideology. You know what I mean? And then there's that safe school stuff that they want to force people to teach these bloody sexual minorities, and they want us we can't bully people, and they want to force that onto us. We don't. The common sense majority people are like, oh, we can teach our own kids some things, it's alright. We're definitely going to teach our kids not to bully, so you don't have to worry about that. So it's a bit of madness, isn't it? And we need to make Australia great again. But it seems that it's like with the Australia Day thing, right? So don't we want to be proud? We should all be proud to be Australians. Aboriginals, bloody convicts, the early settlers, if your ancestors came during the gold rush or after World War II, or bloody fled communism or fled radical Islam or fled the messes of the world, come here to pursue happiness and for a better life, right? You should be proud to be Australian. But now the identity politics of the left, they come in and they're saying, they're like, break everyone into little camp groups, divide everyone up. Now they're coming for Australia Day, the one day we're like unified and all be proud. You know what I mean? We only get one day a year to celebrate, and now they're like, we need to change the date. We understand the tragedies of the past, you know what I mean? Sorry, Aboriginal dudes, life was hell back then. Just terrible for everyone, pretty much. Wasn't good, but look what we've created. Pretty bloody good, eh? And we don't want to be divided. We want to be united. Aboriginals, everyone who lives here should be a patriot. Should just be happy to live in one of the freest, greatest nations on the earth. You know what I mean? We can pursue wealth and bloody live life freely how we want, pretty much, unless they bring in all the safe school crap and conservatives and religious people don't get religious freedoms. If they don't bring that in, it's sort of like, well, man, we kind of do need to make Australia great again, and we're getting pulled to the extreme by the left. We need a good injection of common sense and I reckon a bit of larrikinism. You know, just, we don't have to be that extreme, but we can talk about it, have a crack, mate. We're not going to get too offended. Anyone can have a go. We need to just, like me, I'm just having a go. This is my sauna. This is my sauna in my backyard. And I chill out here and read and bloody listen to podcasts and listen to music. But I'm just having a say. Because the common sense people need a voice again. Not saying, you know, none of us are great speakers or communicators or that funny, whatever. But you know what? We're going to have a crack, eh? Let's make Australia great again. Let's reject the extremism of the left. You know what I mean? And even extremism of the right or extremism from radical Islam, any of it. Just a bit of common sense. And the sad thing is that with the Greens, the only way it's going to balance it out is we need to bring in parties like the bloody One Nation and the Australian Conservatives to give it a little balance, to pull it back to the centre. Like, because the way I've seen things is like, say for example, this is not good advice, but this is the way I used to think, but it's sort of like maybe what we need to do. It was like my missus was like, I really want to buy that new Land Rover, and I'm like, oh yeah, a bit expensive. Nah, I want it. And I was like, I reckon we should sell the car we have and go get mopeds, and it would be cheaper to run. And she'd be like, you can't do that, that's extreme. Why would we do that? And I'll be like, oh, well, a bit expensive. Can we afford a Land Rover? Surely we're just getting debt, but yeah. So she went to one extreme, so I went to the other, and then we were like, oh, no, alright, we'll get a common sense, we'll meet halfway in the middle. And it's, maybe people were so silly that that's what we need. We kind of need that, in a way, just to pull us back in the centre, into the common sense. You know what I mean? If you follow me at all. But yeah, probably not good advice for you to run your marriage. I only say that as a joke. You know what I mean? But that's what I reckon, eh? It's like the missus like, I want to live in $1 million house right close to the city. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just get 2 jobs, mate, and work bloody 80 hours a week. And you never see me, but we'll live in that mad house. Oh, or I'll say, well, how about we move right out in our the city where it's dirt cheap, but we'll get a freaking mad an acreage. And then it's like, oh no, how about we just get a normal suburban home that's affordable and nice, and meet in the middle, the happy centre, the common sense centre, you know what I mean? If you're following me. But cheers, eh? I'll be rocking this puppy on Australia Day. Protects my neck, you know, the redneck. Bogan. Thanks for listening.